Good morning. Thank you for joining me on my morning podcast called Mornings with Christie. It has been a while since I've done a morning podcast. I've been really busy lately with moving, finally getting into the home we were supposed to get into. That was on pause for a while. So we were living in my mother-in-law's Airbnb for a while. I'm so grateful that we were able to do that because we had no place to go until we could finally move into our home. We had to wait for the other person to move out before we could move in. Anyways, so long story short, we finally moved in, and that was a whole process in itself. And I'm still unpacking. You know, we moved about 3 months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm still unpacking. Anyway, so I'm back. I'm glad to finally do another podcast. It feels good to do another one. I was starting to miss it, but like I said, life has been kind of crazy and busy. So, anyways, it was so funny. I was sitting here at Chick-fil-A eating, and then I remembered a funny story something that happened to me, and I thought, you know what, I think I might do a podcast this morning and mention what happened to me. Basically, the other day I was at the mall, and I was going to my car to leave to go home, and I put my purse, my small black purse, and my phone on top of my car so that I could put other things into my car. And oh my gosh, just know that something happened. I did not remember to get my phone and my purse off from the top of my car. So I drove off out of the parking lot. I drove onto the highway, and I guess it's the phone and my purse slipped off the top of my car onto the highway. So still to this day, because this happened probably about 10 or 12 days ago. So to this day, I'm sure that my purse and my phone are somewhere still on the highway, just laying there. My phone's probably crushed. So yeah, how crazy is that I left my phone and my purse on top of my car and drove off forgetting to get them. And so now it's somewhere just in the middle of the road or whatever. And long story short, I was so panicky that this happened to me. So I actually turned around to go look in the parking lot. I went back to the mall. I literally searched the parking lot over and over. I searched the whole area except for the highway. Because by the time I went back home, again, I forgot to look at the highway a little more carefully. But I did search the parking lot, and I just couldn't find it. And I was so upset. And I was discouraged because, first of all, I've got a lot of, things on my phone that I needed. One of them was some podcasts I did in the past that I hadn't made into a video yet. And then, some important phone notes I had on my phone. So I had some important things on my phone, so I was really discouraged that I lost my phone. And then I thought about it. Maybe it was okay for me to get another phone. Maybe because I was hoping I would get a bigger one than the one I had. The one I had was a little too small for me. So I did get a new phone. It does feel a little bigger than my last phone, but anyways, it's just going to work out, I know. I still need to get a new license because my license was in my purse, and my debit card was in that purse that I lost. So I had to get a new debit card. I've got to go get a new license, a new copy of my license to carry around with me. My driver's license. So anyways, so that has to happen still with my driver's license. But other than that, I'm okay. I went ahead and got a new phone because it's so weird not having a phone. I didn't have a phone for like a day and a half, and it was already bothering me because I'm so used to having a phone. But anyways, I just want to tell that story, and please just never put your phone or your purse on top of your car or your wallet, because you might do the same thing I did. In fact, I was talking to my daughter about this the other day, about what happened. My daughter, Brianna, and she's like, yeah, that's why I put things on my windshield. So when you get in your car, you'll see it right in front of your face, your purse or whatever on the windshield. And that way you would never forget it. So I'm going to try that from now on. Instead of putting my purse on top of the car, I'm going to put it right in front of me on the windshield, on the glass windshield, so that when I get in the car, I'll actually see it and I won't drive off without it. So just try not to do what I did. And I was thinking about when it happened to me, like all the stories I've heard of other people doing the same thing I did. Like one time I heard someone put their iPad, they had a brand new iPad, and they put it on top of their car because they were doing something. Well, of course, they forgot to get it. They forgot to take it down from the top of their car, and they drove off. And they know it busted on the highway. It probably fell off, and it fell off their car and busted on the highway. Same as my phone. And so when I heard that, I felt so sorry for them. I mean, they had a brand new iPad. Actually, they just bought it. I think they just bought it, and they forgot to, take it off the roof of their car. So yeah, so that happened to me. I've been dealing with this for a while. Like I said, I still got to remember to deal with my driver's license. I got to get a new one. Uh, I had $7 of cash in there too. My purse, I lost $7. No, it's not a lot of money, but still, I lost $7. And anyway, and I'm using another purse that I used to use a lot, so that works out. Thank you so much for listening. I'm actually going to get off here to go to the bookstore, and I'm going to go to Starbucks to get one of my favorite drinks that they have. They call it the pink drink. So I'm going to get me a pink drink from Starbucks. And by the way, I'm going to do a video about the pink drink one day. I'm going to recommend it to everybody. It's so good. They call it the pink drink. I think they call it the pink drink is what it is. Anyways, but I'm going to get off here, and I will talk to everyone soon. Again, thanks for listening. Bye.